This is Proverbs 22. A good name is to be chosen rather than great riches, loving favor rather than silver and gold. The rich and the poor have this in common. The Lord is the maker of them all. A prudent man foresees evil and hides himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. By humility and the fear of the Lord are riches and honor and life. Thorns and snares are in the way of the perverse. He who guards his soul will be far from them. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. The rich rules over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender. He who sows iniquity will reap sorrow, and the rod of his anger will fail. He who has generous eye will be blessed, for he gives of his bread to the poor. This is the Tony Evans Translation Bible. The Lord has made both the rich man and the poor one, and both are accountable to him for how they live. If you follow a crooked path, which riches will not protect you from punishment or the snares of life. On the other hand, having a good name, a good reputation is far more valuable than wealth. The one who lives in the fear of the Lord will be blessed by him. Hey y'all, we was talking about this during prayer line, and I was just stating how I'm from Philadelphia. I'm from a lower income family, and no matter how much riches I want, my name and my reputation around my community is way more important. I gave back to my community for over 10 years, teaching at a daycare. I got over 3,000 community service hours for helping, and I love it. I love how I can just walk down the street and know everybody because of the work I put in. Even before that, growing up, I used to play ball all the time outside. So just having that is a blessing, and I gotta thank God for that, no matter how hard the struggle was, because there's people that's born into that wealth that can't calculate that. They might have came from a bad family and their name was always tarnished. They might not really take that Bible verse and really can understand the meaning behind it. So you really got to be blessed for what you do have in that type of situation where I'm realizing how blessed I am. You know what I mean? A vital way that biblical authority is made manifest in God's kingdom is through the family. That reality, in fact, stand behind one of the most well-known verses in the Bible. Start a youth out on his way. Even when he grows old, he will not depart from it. Child training involves making our teaching understandable so kids can differentiate between wisdom and foolishness as early as possible. And that's part of what I was saying. You got to start teaching them early so they can understand the meanings of that. You know what I mean? A lot of people would just choose the riches. At one point, I would have chose the riches. You know what I mean? Love y'all. God bless. I hope this helps somebody.